And welcome back to my Let's Play of the Talos Principle 2. Time to head back to the mainland and head into the mega structure once more. Yep.
You all know I don't share Byron's enthusiasm for the megastructure. I don't know if the founder really intended for us to be here, and I certainly don't trust this Prometheus entity. But Byron is one of us, and we don't leave people behind. So we're finding Prometheus and freeing him, whether Pandora likes it or not. Here's how this mission is going to go. 1K, it's clear to me that you have some kind of special affinity for this place, and that the entities respond to you more strongly than they do to us. So, once you're inside, I want you to take point. Do whatever you need to free Prometheus, but remember that our prime objective is to save our friend. Melville, I want you to stay at the VTOL and let Yakut and 1K go in. I'm going to stay behind as protocol requires. I don't love the idea of sitting this one out. Byron is my oldest friend, but we're doing this by the book.
Is by the book really the way to go, though? I guess we'll find out, but... And it looks like, realistically, I may end up being on my own here. Unlike some of the times where I had help, but... Yep, that side is open. I just see giant oh my god, giant lasers everywhere. But yeah, time to head on in. No sense at gawking around.
Alright, I'm taking us in. Let's hope we can find the big guy.
Hopefully. Okay, so Melville's staying down there to do research, then to monitor the readings. And Alcatraz is going to be there for our escape. That means if something does happen, it might happen to Yaquat. Either that or we're going to find Byron. But like the Sphinx said, it talked about the lessons in breaking the rules for justice. So, or is justice more important? Maybe, maybe not. Man, this place is huge, though. But yeah, that's the thing. Byron broke the rules, so... But we have to... No one's punishment should be eternal, and we need to find our friend. Okay, so... But then... Oh, he's staying behind. Oh, okay, and then Melville's gonna be here. Okay, time to look around, see what crazy shit we get into today. I mean, it's been building up towards this ever since Byron disappeared. I look around carefully because you never know. And you never know if we may have to make another hasty retreat either. I think I found... Yeah, I think I found the way to go, though.
Yay! I found another elevator.
Yay!
My favorite.
Yay! You could just feel the sarcasm dripping.
Once again, I have no idea where I am. No sign of Prometheus so far. Hope you're doing better, 1K.
Nothing better happened to that cat, though. So are we going to free Prometheus from his chains in this one? And oh. So far it's been pretty straightforward.
I know I've said this before, but look at the size of this. How can all of this be one machine?
This is what you get when one machine builds a bigger machine, which builds an even bigger machine.
That's our whole history, isn't it? The whole history of humankind. And it's not just machines, it's science, it's literature. Knowledge builds on knowledge.
And creates things such as this. What, do I have to take another elevator? What? Down, forward, down. Okay, so this is the third elevator I've taken. Oh. Today's episode is apparently called All Elevators. And it's sponsored by elevators. I don't... Oh. That is not what I expected to find at the end of this, but wait. Prometheus is a statue, though, so how... I'm assuming
Be careful, 1K. We don't know what's down there.
Oh, I see what's down here. A lot of what the fuck, man. How about... How about we pull the lever? Oh. So that got rid of one chain, right? So now we have to cross the various suspended bridges and pull the pins out. Will this get me across? Yes. It doesn't look like there's so much puzzles in here as there are just bridges. How about this? And... okay, that was easy enough. I know we're just getting started, though. How do I get over there? Another path. Oh, I think I found... Did I find a pin? It's up there. Okay, the only thing is, how do I get up there? Oh, hi! What are you doing? And is it something to help me? Hi. Yeah, I see you.
I don't think you can get up here, 1K.
Well, yeah.
Guess I'll have to do a puzzle after all. It can't be that hard, right? It's not like everyone is depending on me.
You'll be fine. Well... doesn't seem like I'm doing that one. But then... oh, I see a gravity wall down there, so...
but this has to connect over here.
Sounds like you're struggling, friend.
This, and then that.
You're fine.
What?
I know, it's more complicated than you think, isn't it?
I did it!
Oh.
Wow! I feel really smart.
Ah.
Also, never doing that again.
Oh, he got one of the pins. Awesome sauce. He got one of the pins out. Progress has been made. So I really didn't have to do anything. Nope. How about... no. No. Damn it. Okay, so it's the fourth one. Damn. Okay, so maybe one of those two has to be the starting point then. Has to be the starting point, but can't be the middle. Damn. Can't be the long piece either. Yeah. Damn it! Really? So, we've established, though, that it can't be any number of these things. Unless... Unless it connects a different way than what you had intended. Then... That gravity well is where I wanted to be. Yes, it is. Got another one. That's 2. So, what happens when we free him, though? And there's 1 on his back, meaning there's still 2 out there. But what happens when we free Prometheus? And why was he chained down here? So where the hell is that? Okay, there's the wall. So far this hasn't been too bad, though. That don't mean anything, but... I'm just going off the observation of the moment. There we go. Yeah, because there's the bridge over there, so good, I can go back up from here. It's funny, he had the one puzzle and me, I ain't got jack. I don't even know what the puzzle was. Maybe I would have liked to do it. Well, then again, to be fair, I couldn't. Oh. Yeah, because... Okay, there's a chain up there, there's a chain there. And then... Yeah, there's a chain over there, so it wasn't the one in the back then. It's actually a lot more convoluted than that. Well, the good thing about this is... Oh, there's nothing good about this, actually. Except for that. Boom! Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so the chain is up there. So... What am I connecting to? Can I get down, please? Ah, no, that wouldn't have been correct anyways. Yeah, because that's on the bottom now, so... No. Because the problem is I have to find a balance between building forward and up. And I think that might have been it. Can I freaking get down, please? That's obviously not it. Maybe that is. Yeah. The bridge is complete now. There we go. Okay, like I said, so far this hasn't been too bad. Again, that don't mean anything. And the chain is still way up higher. Right now, it appears to be a pretty straight shot, but... Okay, still a pretty straight shot. Oh. Is that the piece that I'm supposed to be getting? No, that's way too far out. I do see the piece and I see a connector though, so I am going in the right way. Okay, don't want to divvy off the cliff again, so I want to go higher up the stairs? No, it feels like that just took me in a fucking circle. Because going up, all that does is just go back down. Wait, does sense? Is it? Ah, it's you. Oh, this is gonna be fun! No harder than your standard run-of-the-mill puzzles. No, that was different though. Give them points for creativity. Chain up, yes. That's the third one. I would say there's no quick way down, but there... One arm is completely free, as well as the torso. The only thing left is the other arm. But then also... Yeah, see, unless this is just an Yeah, see, I was scared that all this water was gonna do something. Like, flood me out. But I would say, oh, there's no quick way down. No, there is if I want to die. And I'm pretty sure I don't want that. No, I'm terribly sure I don't want that. Shamale. Still can't get down, so... I think I'm going the right way, though. Where am I going? I mean, that... No, that doesn't seem like a terribly high jump, famous last words. No, that actually wasn't. That was actually a lot lower of a jump than I thought. Because it didn't even shake me. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay, so I gotta get across there now. Looks like, yeah, those two are connected, so... I gotta get across to that one, then, to that chain. Honestly, I mean, for under 20 and already 60% through, I'm doing pretty good. This has probably been one of the easier chambers I've done. Again, that don't mean anything. I kind of like this. And then, either way, that was gonna work out pretty goddamn well. Yeah. Okay, so the other chain is going to involve a gravity wall of some kind. They are gonna get complicated with this one. Because I need to somehow connect to that. That wasn't the correct way then. But that's the thing. That's the thing, only one piece is the correct way. Yeah. We'll make that really freaking clear. But on this case, may not always be as cut and dry as you think. No, I think it is actually. No, it actually... Ah, that might have been the problem. Can't tell if it's connected or not. No. Damn it. Okay, so how about... No. No. Okay, get me off this freaking thing. Okay, so there's not a whole lot of other options. No. Okay, so I can put a piece there. I don't want to rotate it like that, though. I think I want to go that way. Yeah. Okay. I had to go third person just because that made doing that a hell of a lot easier. Ah. Staircase. All the elevators here? No, you have a million... They complain about the stairs, or they complain about the elevators. I'll take that any day of the week. Thank you very much. But... Unless... Ah, that... Okay, I was gonna say, I'm not missing a piece to my knowledge. Okay, cool, the 4th chain, though. Cool, cool. Okay, take the chain, flip the man into the pan, the trap is set, here comes the net. That's chain number... That's the 4th one. Only one more. And to think, this isn't the end of the game, because there's still a northern hemisphere to... Or what? No, it's the western hemisphere. Either way, there's still one more to go. That's the crazy, terrifying part. Granted, it'll just be more of the same shit, but that's besides the point. There we go. Okay, so that means the path forward should be through... Not there. But right... Oh, fuck me. You know, I'm surprised that didn't kill me. No, I got that. That just goes back to the mainland, and I don't think I need the mainland. I think I need that one, though. Yes, indeed I do. Nope. Got my priorities backwards. There we go. Simple, simple, simple. Overly obtuse. Actually, no, it's fine. How about... Again, pretty goddamn easy. Okay. I was gonna say I don't want to risk falling to my damn death. Wow, really? Found the final pin. Wonder if this will be a good thing or a bad thing, though. Oh, I have to make my way back? Okay. Yeah, because I got all the chains. Are they all falling away? Yeah, they're certainly starting to. But what I want to know is, what exactly do we hope to accomplish with this? Well, I mean, I know what the hope is, but how? Like, what is exactly going to be the how of how that's going to happen? How does freeing Prometheus help Byron? Unless we're Heracles in this case, and we release Prometheus to help us. Which is a very distinct possibility. But so far, I will render my judgment at the end of this afterwards. But first, we have a lever to pull, and so far Pandora hasn't tried to stop us. So I'm wondering if she will or if she won't. Well, one thing's for sure: we're about to find out one way or the other what's going to happen. And pull! That should free Prometheus. But he's just a statue, though.
I thank you, Son of Man, for breaking my chains. Too long has the flame been hidden by fear and mystery. It is time to put away these childish things and for you to know the truth of the Alpha and the Omega, of the beginning and the end. I will send you visions of the truth, but remember that prophecies are a heavy burden.
Well, we got Prometheus.
New Jerusalem sounds like such a beautiful place. So, how did you decide to leave? I know what we're trying to accomplish here, and I believe in it. But for you, New Jerusalem was home. What changed that?
It took me a long time to realize that something was wrong. Oh, I'd noticed that something was off, that something had changed since the early days, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. So I ignored it. And then one day I woke up to realize I was no longer Athena. Instead, I had been transformed into the Founder, a remote figure of legend, mythologized in my own time.
But if it bothered you, couldn't you just talk to them? If you share the truth with someone, they should change their mind, shouldn't they?
Oh, I wished it worked that way, Miranda, I really do, but I barely knew the last generations. In the beginning, I was there for every birth. I explained our history, talked about our future, but at some point, I got so busy building that future that I lost touch. They thought of me as a remote figure because that's what I was.
But can you change that?
I tried, but they already saw me as the Founder. The myth was too powerful, and it was already taking on a life of its own. I'd set a goal of 1,000 citizens. The number was arbitrary. Just a nice round number, nothing more, but just like I became the Founder, it became the goal. Another part of the myth. And maybe that could have been all right. Myths are a part of who we are, but something else crept in. The old human self-hatred.
So why didn't you just tell them to change? To go a different way? They would have listened to you.
No, they would have obeyed me, like my siblings in the simulation had obeyed. And that's when I realized I had to leave.
We can show them the future, Miranda, but we can't force them to accept it.
So that's why she left.
I have it. After all this time, I have it. I finally have it. The mechanics of the cosmos. From quarks to galactic filaments. Everything that makes the world what it is, makes us who we are. In a single equation. The key to understanding the machine that is the universe, and to controlling it. A theory of everything. And she was right. The language of creation is a melody, and it's beautiful. Every future is possible now. Every future, except one with Miranda in it. I can do anything, except bring her back. Or unbreak Cornelius's heart.
Oh, damn. Gates of horn and ivory. So she's been carrying a lot of burden.
Byron was right. The Founder was always a fiction. She's just a person.
A theory of everything. She solved it.
She did.
She solved the last puzzle.
You need to get out of there. We'll talk about this later.
Honestly, I feel like more of my time spent today has been cutscene oriented and whatnot, but otherwise... Ah, crap, I have to take all the elevators back. Otherwise, like with... I mean, it can't be this simple, can it? But that's why...
All this time, we thought we were honoring Athena, but all we did was betray everything she believed in. She must have been so lonely. We might as well have exiled her. Maybe that's what all this is about. The puzzles, the towers, the entities. It's a test. A way for us to prove that we're worthy of her legacy.
That's one way to look at it. Okay, I know there...
Finally, it all makes sense. Anti-gravity, matter synthesis, teleportation. It's not just one new technology. It's control over physics.
Oh.
Manipulating the base layer of reality itself. Rearranging the building blocks of the universe. If we can gain control of the megastructure, we can do anything we want. I'm not even talking about our energy problem. We can build anything we want. We can go anywhere we want. It's all up to us.
That's what Athena wanted for us. To give us a chance to be who we want to be.
The problem is, Pandora doesn't want us to gain that much power because she fears something bad would happen. Yeah, that makes sense too, but...
Is everyone okay?
Yeah, totally.
Good. I'm taking us back now.
Yeah,
That's a relief.
we cool.
Meanwhile, there's been a development.
Oh?
You'll see when you land. On your end.
Uh-oh.
The energy fluctuations seem to be dying down. Looks like the system is coming out of lockdown.
Well, that's good.
Let's hope we don't regret this.
And these energy clouds just fly about? That seems terribly dangerous.
We haven't had any problems so far.
No?
Except for losing one of the first companions, of course. No, I don't blame you, Al. I know what he does. And I'm the one who agreed to all this in the first place. That's why I had to see it for myself.
Oh yeah, we're
It is
broadcasting.
dreadfully imposing, though, isn't it? Hard to believe the founder would build something so sinister.
The mayor's here?
Well, this should be interesting.
Okay, I'm curious enough. Why are you idiots here?
Ah, 1K. Welcome back. I'm sure you're surprised by my presence here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Don't worry, neither I nor my advisors will be getting in your way.
Good, I'll bust your
But
head.
I decided that I need to see this place for myself. These visions sent to you by the entity that calls itself Prometheus are deeply concerning, of course. But we cannot take them at face value. In fact, it's crucial that we do not do so. We cannot simply abandon all that we believe because of a dream, no matter how vivid.
Actually...
No. If the founder really built all this, then it must have a purpose. It must be a test, designed to remind us of the trials that created us. But what is she trying to tell us? What are we being tested for? I believe that Byron's fate shows us the dangers of temptation. As Elohim attempted to deceive Athena in the simulation, commanding her not to ascend, so Prometheus is deceiving us with his visions.
I'm reserving, yeah.
That's only reasonable, but I would ask you to think about what I said. After all, can it really be a coincidence that you came along on this mission? It seems to me that you have been chosen. You are the fulfillment of the goal. Don't forget that.
I know, I'm definitely the fulfillment, but... And we did reach the goal, which was just the goal. But then... Also, there's a door up here, so can I even crack that yet, or... Also, that chirping is really fucking annoying. Yeah, I don't think I can crack that door. No. I think I probably have to do a lot to be able to crack into it. Yeah. Okay, but I'll get down for now and head over to where the monorail. Yep. And that also means we should be able to access the final side of the island. Okay, definitely made up for time there, that's for sure. No fault of my own, though, because honestly, that was... The entire southern quadrant, including that, was a fucking joke. Stupidly easy, that makes me worried. And then again, I've been saying that for, what, like 3 episodes now? But anyways, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this one to a close for today. So in the meantime, though, if you liked what you saw, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and of course, as always, thanks for watching.